There was a village named Srirangpur where a poor laborer, Eknath, lived with his family. His wife's name was Sharda, and they had one son, Raju. Eknath loved his son dearly and raised him with affection. Despite his physical deformity, Eknath was missing one eye. This made him the subject of ridicule among the villagers, and the other children avoided playing with Raju because of his father. As a result, Raju developed a sense of contempt for his father. One day, the neighborhood kids were playing gilli-danda nearby when Eknath warned them to move away. Angry, Raju lashed out at his father, saying he hated him for always interfering. Sharda, seeing this, tried to console her son by offering him his favorite meal, but Raju was still upset. After eating his dinner, he angrily went to bed. Meanwhile, Eknath quietly slipped a rupee into his savings jar as he did every night. Sharda asked how much he had saved, and he replied, "Not much, maybe 200 rupees. We still need 800 more for the operation on my eye." Sharda interrupted, "You've been saving for yourself, right? You should get your eye fixed first." But Eknath gently shook his head. "No, this is for our son. I want him to study well, become a doctor, and one day, maybe he'll be the one to fix my eye." Sharda sighed, concerned about how Raju was growing distant due to Eknath's appearance. "Our son hates you. Every day, he drifts further away." The next morning, Sharda packed Raju's tiffin and reminded him to wait for his father to drop him at school. But Raju ran off, hoping to avoid his father. Eknath, knowing his son had forgotten the tiffin, reluctantly went to deliver it at school. When Raju saw his father, he was furious. "I told you never to come here. You embarrass me. Don't you dare come near my school again." Eknath was heartbroken but calmly said, "This is the last time, son. I promise I won't come again." Years passed. Raju went to the town to study engineering, sharing a house with friends. Eknath and Sharda struggled to support him, but Eknath was always proud of his son, believing he was securing a bright future. Eventually, they decided to move to the town for work and to be closer to Raju. One day, Eknath visited Raju to tell him the news, but Raju treated him coldly and lied to his friends, saying Eknath was just a worker who had come to deliver a message. Raju's friends were shocked at how he disrespected his father, but Raju was too consumed with shame over Eknath's appearance. Despite their pleas, Raju refused to stay with his parents, only visiting occasionally. After completing his studies, he got a job in Mumbai and stopped contacting them altogether. Years passed without a single letter or visit. One day, Eknath ran into one of Raju's old friends, Suresh, who revealed that Raju was married and had a daughter, living in the same town. Eknath, shocked and heartbroken, went home to tell Sharda. She convinced him to visit Raju again, hoping for reconciliation. When Eknath finally visited Raju's house, his granddaughter screamed in fear at his appearance. Raju, furious, told Eknath never to return, accusing him of scaring the child. Eknath left in sorrow, telling Sharda what had happened. Not long after, Raju's friend Suresh scolded him, reminding him of all the sacrifices his father had made. Raju finally realized his mistake and decided to visit his parents, only to find that Eknath had passed away. Sharda then revealed the truth that Raju had never known. When Raju was a child, he lost one of his eyes in an accident while playing gilli-danda. Eknath had given up one of his own eyes so that Raju could see. This was the real reason Eknath was blind in one eye, but he had never told Raju, bearing the burden in silence. Filled with regret, Raju vowed to take care of his mother and honor his father's memory for the rest of his life.